Hello everyone, welcome. I have been working this week on this house. If you have been here before, you will maybe see this one that I have been working on this build house, and I have been taking a lot of time on the streaming during the modeling, and more or less almost finished. So I was just missing a few details and just cleaning up a bit the UVs. And yesterday, at the end of the last streaming, I was just already creating the decals all around for the final building. The main problem that I have was about the chimney. That is not giving me the option to be walking around properly. So I needed to change completely how the chimney is being located. So I was just moving and reorganizing everything inside. I was also creating doors. I'm still missing with the windows, but as you see, that both uh, floors are already done. And I was working out of the camera also in a few details, like for example this stair. I was just adding a few loops to have some variation, for example here on the steps or things like that. That is also very not completely straightforward, so you have feeling like let's unlit, you can see a bit. So I was just moving all those sticks a bit, and also this one to be not completely straightforward, which is not realistic at all. So I was also modifying a few of them like that, being also a few displacement for that. Maybe it's easy to see from this point, or even here you see that the few loops here, modifying the things. This is not everything finished, so I'm just adding still a few things more like that, like for example out of the outside, all of them I need also to introduce a few loops and variation for them, so not being so plain. But I will do probably out of the camera with something tedious, just in case that you are interested to see what I'm talking about. I will just show you on Blender right now what I did. And so this one here, for example this one, this is the one that I have been modifying. You see that all of them are having small loops here, so and from those loops I can just displace a bit or move a bit to be something a bit different, for example here, and all of them with the stairs here. So exactly the same, just to move a bit all the geometry, or for example here a few things not to be completely squares for all of them, as you see here. So this is not really something that you see a lot, but in the end altogether is having those kind of variation that looks more realistic, easier, and you are not really introducing a lot of geometry. Well, in that case like 2 times more, because you have a lot of loops here. But this is not so bad because the houses are not having a lot of geometry, and also after a few times you can really do the lot 1. For example, this is lot 0. If you are just going the lot 1, you can completely remove everything inside. So like for example the chimney here, the doors, everything like that can be removed from this lot 1. So just being outside you will have a lot less of geometry, and if you are inside, the thing is just having the walls, the cooling, it's just removing a lot of triangles also, or geometry from outside. So being inside is working perfectly fine with a triangle, so it's not a big problem if you have here a bit of geometry, which is not really a lot. And if you are just going outside, you are reducing a lot of things. And also being a bit far, I will remove all the loops here, so in the end you have not a lot. For that case, for example, with the details that is not finished, but most of them, you have something like 4,000 keys. So 4 keys is triangles. It's really not a lot for a so big house. Means nothing. I can just put 3-4 props and I have more or less the same number of triangles, or even just one single character has much more, like 10 times more than the house. So this is not something really expensive, and just adding more geometry as I did. It's introducing a few variations, it's being much nicer. I was thinking also to introduce maybe a few cuts on the roof, just to make it a small curve or something like that, so it's just not so plain as it is right now, but it's fine because it's as far. And also having those decals really being hiding almost everything that you can see here, so yeah, this is not a big problem for the roof. But anyway, that's the idea, introducing here a lot of different cuts, loops, to introduce variation and something not so square. because the decals are helping a lot, but as you see that everything is playing, so those things are really helping a lot with something a bit different. Let's see here. So as you see, for example, inside, this is not really something that you see, but you see here, this is not completely straight, which is just helping. Those things are helping for the final aspect of the house, but in that case, it's completely plain. Also, for example, here, the roof needs to be changing this part to not be also too square. And if you are just checking, for example, here the stairs, you see that this is not much what you can notice, but in the end it's something more realistic, which is quite good for that. So the final thing that I need to do with the house, I'm not doing in the camera right now. So I mean, let's say that the house is almost finished. Even I need to add a few things on the blueprints, also for the windows and something controlling the lighting, sounds, and things like that. And for example, about rooms, having different rooms for different windows and so on. But I will not do on the camera at the moment. So what I'm thinking is, instead of starting the new chapel that I need to create, which is again taking a Blender for a couple of days or I don't know, a few hours, I think I will rest a bit about Blender, and I will be doing level design on that case. Just creating, for example, the path that I'm planning to do here, or creating this area, the inner part of this one. So the first thing is just removing one of the houses because we need only one. And I was thinking about how to organize this to be which direction I'm just planning to put here. Just something like this maybe, or because supposed to be that everything have been closed around, or will be, so everything have been closed, and I would like to know where this house could be if, for example, I'm doing like that and giving some space to walk around for that. If it's better to have this one here, or maybe rotating, so in case that you have also the windows, would be maybe nice to have this one just watching outside. So this is fine. I think I will leave like that, and then planning to have here the chapel on this area here. And I'm just checking if I'm planning to have any other building for that. So let me see which other buildings I have that I could maybe reuse. For example, for the farm, the small house, and what about this? Yeah, we can, for example, use this one also, having more storage. And I would like to use also the toilets, but it needs to be close to the farm. Just checking what we have ready. Not this one, the workshops, not the church. And I have small granary also I'm using. Houses and well, yeah, I could have also well here. It is in this area. So we'll select this one and also this, going to this level. So we could use this kind of things here, and the last thing that I'm missing is the chapel that I'm planning to put there. So let's say that those are all the buildings that I'm trying to do. Let's put this one, and I can remove this. So this is one of the houses they have here, is no windows. I will just put closer. Of course the lining is being broken. I don't care about this. I would like to take any reference, so I have a few pictures that I can take as kind of reference because it's always helping with the design. Saving. So I'm just trying to find kind of reference. Yes, one of the things that we need to do is this, and then for example this storage or kind of granary could be just going on this direction, then rotate, for example like that, and I can use this one for example here, small, something like that, and then the wall need to be maybe in the middle. This house I will move also there. Yeah, something like that. And then the granary here, because I'm just planning to have here the chapel is not so big, but at least I need a few space, so that's when I'm trying to locate them. So let's say something like that. Where is the door for the house? It's this way. I was thinking that probably the door needs to be the opposite way, being not so far, but that's fine. I will just keep as it is. So this is the well, and this is the space for the chapel. I'm not sure if I need to have any other things. For example, here I will move it. I can just planning put here like a cart and move in there. Just try to reorganize a bit the space that we have inside of this fence. I will just check in case that we can reuse any other building or maybe big props. Farm. But I have also here buildings. Doors farm. I have also small storage, or for example here the toilet or things like that. I could just reuse. Well, we need space also for farms here, so this is not really, definitely not having a lot of space here. So I will move this one. And I will add environment, home garden. Yes, and I would like to know why is this one not being shown. Do I have any warning? What's the problem here? That's strange that I have only one. I know what the problem is, sorry. So yeah, what I need to do is just increase this size. So it's like, for example, 200 and 400. Okay, that's fine. And if I'm creating something bigger, but I need to rotate this. Since the idea is okay. Let's move here. I could create maybe a couple of them and then create something to be dividing this. No, the opposite way. I think I will duplicate this because I want to have something like that, and then need to move this one also out. We need also to make plain the terrain, otherwise I have this. This is not completely plain, so let's sculpt a bit. Sculpt him. What we need to do is doing flatten to sun. This is 0, and strength will be 1, and yeah, so I think that we have here something bigger will be faster, really. Yeah. Also for the house, otherwise you have a strange thing like being under the terrain, which is not expected. Frozen computer for some reason. Okay. Again. Compelling shaders. Okay, so can I continue? Thank you. Yeah, okay. This is something I don't like from painting the terrain when I'm doing streamings. It stays really long. So 400, 300. 600. Of course we need to create much more, so it's like a or 6 and 12, or maybe I'm drawing the direction, so 6, 12. Let's see what is happening with that. Well, I'm not using this anymore, so save close. I can save with the RAM. Yeah, exactly. I need to create the opposite one. That's usual. That's my mistake. So what we need to do is just 12 here. So we'll put something smaller. It's too much. 10.5, and this is also 10.5. Yeah, and this is just growing automatically. There's something you can do that. Okay. Next thing is kind of not enable, which means you cannot interact with this, but they are just growing anyway, so that's fine. And I want to create also like a fence here dividing them, so for that what I have this fence slime, I think, or no, sorry, the one that I want is this one, which is just selecting the fence, and then I select, for example, 5, so I have them. And then just reorienting, something like that. and I could just duplicate, Control W, and then Control W again, and then move into this area. What's happening here with the chat? Hola Robert, hola Guillem. 6.000 visitas al perfil, ¿no? Sí, pues lo abro yo cada día. Durante un año, pues como 1000 o así serían menos. Robert, ¿viste ayer la casa terminada o no? No, son visitas al perfil, pero bueno. ¿Qué va? De hecho, cada vez que entras tú a ver el vídeo, por ejemplo, pues te cuenta uno. Si entras cada día, pues cada día ha contado. Así que sí, no un montón, no. Paint. Mood. Ahora vamos a pintar yes, ahora dirt. Really tedious painting, as you see all the time. This building textures or just like compiling shaders. So really tedious to do anything with during the streamings. Aquí estoy, un poco solo hoy. Es que me he retrasado porque estaba hablando con Bicotrazos, que no se había enterado, que tenía problemas, que no sabía los documentos, que no sé cuántas más cosas. Y ¿a tirones la pantalla o a tirones internet? Porque la pantalla me va a tirones a mí, ¿eh? La pantalla me va a tirones a mí porque como está aquí compilando texturas del terreno, me va a tirones a mí. O sea, posiblemente vaya como a, no sé, 6 frames o algo así. Pega aquí tirones, o sea que... Puede ser eso, ¿eh? Se me queda aquí la pantalla algunas veces congelada. A ratos va mejor, otros ratos no va tan bien. Ahí se quedó pillado. Anthony, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I hope... Okay, perfect. So you have your zombie. Welcome. If you have any questions or your first day here, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm just working on a few things that I'm doing. Completing this new area. So next thing is... Oof. A ver, que ni siquiera me da a mí 12 frames. Así que tampoco... 8. I'm thinking that I would like to add a toilet, of course, but I don't know where. So that's what I'm thinking. Where's my toilet? Environment, buildings maybe. On buildings, no. Farm, yeah, on farm. So just planning to add this toilet, but I don't know where. I was thinking maybe here, but it's kind of far, to be honest. Oops. But that looks far. I mean, I was thinking like you are working here. I don't know what to do that. We can try something like this. And I will add later for example, the trees, grass and things like that, so maybe it's nicer right there. So next thing that I would like to do is, because I need to leave space for the chapel here still, so maybe I will need to move this one, also this. And I will add pebbles. Current level on purple here. Oops. I have a lot of them selected. Yeah, I have selected on the floor. So right now I have only the pebbles. Supposed to be. Sí, ¿no lo viste ayer? ¿Ha hecho un clip Robert o qué? Doraido, ¿ha hecho un clip? Ok. Se lo estuve enseñando ayer. Lo que pasa que, claro, los zombies solo van en un DLC. Y aparte las skins de zombies hay que salen en los bosses, que solo se puede comprar con dinero real. Sí, todos son DLC, de pago. Sí, pero no había zombies, era solamente una indicación del sitio donde irían los zombies cuando salgan. No hay clip, no sé si ha hecho un clip o no, eso pregúntale a Robert, yo no sé si él ha hecho un clip o no, pero... No lo sé. Pregúntale, yo se lo estuve enseñando y por eso como lo has comentado los zombies en el cementerio, digo, a lo mejor ha hecho un clip y lo estabas viendo o algo, no sé. En principio no. A ver, el tema es que está aquí. Este es el espacio para zombies. Vamos a irnos aquí en un momento. ¿Aquí lo tienes? No. Este es el espacio reservado para zombies. Aquí, ¿no me entiendes? Si te fijas en Arima, por ejemplo, no hay nada reservado para zombies. Yo ya tengo mi localización donde hacen spawn los zombies. Va a ser aquí. Aquí es donde hacen spawn. En Arima no hay nada. Simplemente dibujitos, hierbas, iconos y tal, pero ni un solo sitio reservado ya. Oficialmente y demostrable reservado para zombies. En Arima no hay nada reservado para zombies. Con lo cual yo empiezo a dudar que vaya a haber zombies confirmados. Pero bueno. Yo ya he puesto, yo por si acaso ya he puesto en mi mapa, yo ya he puesto zombies reservados. Tengo ya mi zona preparada de spawn. Ellos no tienen nada, o sea que yo por lo menos por ahí voy ganando. Vamos a salirnos. Aquí faltan cosas. Un árbol quizás. ¿Por qué no funciona? Muy bueno. Voy para casa a descansar un poco, que ya es la hora de comer. Hola, Santar. What the hell is happening here? Okay. No, open. Ah. Broken. Completely broken. Where is my door? Thank you. I got it. Muy bien, entonces esto, invertido. Okay. Sí, pero la valla lo que pasa es que es un spline y se tarda bastante, se tarda un poco. Entonces, pues, tampoco, por no hacerlo en la cámara, la valla a lo mejor no la pongo. A ver, aquí, open. Quiero decir, la valla lo voy a poner por supuesto, pero a lo mejor no lo hago durante el streaming. Aquí hay algo que no va bien. En esto no sé por qué no va bien, así que... A ver ahora. Okay, ahora va bien. Va bien. Y sí, la valla la tengo que poner, pero como es un poco tedioso, va lento, estoy haciendo un poco de level design de esta zona. Simplemente. Pero sí, esta valla tiene que seguir. Te voy a enseñar cómo va. Y por eso digo que es un poco lento. Cojo un punto, duplicar punto y la pongo. Por ejemplo, roto un poco. Duplicar punto. La muevo. Y voy así creando. Podría hacer que el spline siguiera, pero entonces no me daría la opción de que pueda modificar uno a uno. Por ejemplo, yo pongo 4 puntos y que él complete en esos 4 puntos. Iría mucho más rápido. Pero entonces no puedo controlar uno a uno la valla. También lo había pensado, pero ahora mismo me gustaría tener control sobre la valla porque también eso me permite, por ejemplo, un random angle, que sería de 3. Y me da opción, por ejemplo, a cosas así un poco más. Que me da opción de que cada una tenga su algo. Así puedo hacer un poco de variación. Lo voy a quitar de momento mientras lo hago. Así es como la valla. Entonces, como tengo que completarlo y es una cosa que va a tardar bastante rato, me parece muy aburrido hacerlo en el streaming. Y por eso estoy haciendo otra cosa. Que simplemente aquí pues poner objeto, pintar el terreno, poner piedras. Y pondré hierba, árboles. Pero la hierba quizá cuando tenga la valla. Vamos a poner por ejemplo aquí. Meses, props. Ah, esto. Sí, poco a poco, ¿eh? Parece que no, pero poco a poco. Teniendo... Bueno, hice... O sea, estas 3 construcciones las he hecho solo para esta zona. Estas 3, luego esto ya lo he reutilizado también. Y ahora, por ejemplo, también reutilizando pues todos los props. Eso sí que los reutilizo, ¿no? Eso está claro que no voy a rehacer todo esto, pero sí, ya es poner simplemente pequeños detalles. Ups, amigo. World. Y luego añadir un montón aquí de props para darle vidilla, pero por ejemplo igual las piedras, el terreno, pues ya va quedando una cosa más curiosa. Pero aún así pues falta un montón de poner, no sé, cajas o cosas así, que hay que ir poco a poco. Por eso la valla es una cosa como muy rollo, que va a tardarse mucho y no la voy a hacer ahora mismo, vamos, quiero decir, no la voy a hacer, seguramente no lo haga en el streaming, pero ya has visto cómo va, o sea, no es que sea, no tiene nada más que duplicar puntos y ya está, o sea, no es muy apasionante la verdad. Esto vamos a estirar un poco para que haga aquí matching. Lento. Habría que poner también árboles. Sí que le están. Tiene que verse también bien desde aquí, por ejemplo, desde el camino. Tiene que verse bien. Desde lejos. Ups. Vamos a poner más. Si venimos desde aquí, Ujú. Está bien. Mm, ok, vamos a probar desde aquí. Ups. Aquí me falta todavía una construcción, y la capilla va aquí, por eso todavía no está aquí esa zona, pero la he dejado ahí libre, por eso. Por supuesto, zombies por doquier, solo en los DLC, claro. Fence small. Uy. Fence small. Está bien, fence small. Y sí. Rotate. Devblog and just onion for messes props and brush environment on sticks here. So the idea is just creating a few things here, just a few props around, like being alive this place. And what I need to do is create this fence smaller, I think. This is one more, yes. Control W. I'm afraid we don't have enough space. Yeah, this is perfect. I'm also afraid there is not enough space and the grass is just growing, matching things. Let's check. Yeah, I think that there's one here. Yeah, exactly. So I need to move this. It's fine. Fine. This is the only one. And I was also afraid I'm moving a bit inside of this one. I don't have enough space. Muy bien, genial. Voy a seguir haciendo simplemente level design, así que no hay... Todo voy a terminar en 5 minutos, que también voy a comer. Y seguiré luego por la tarde seguramente, y el fin de semana, así que... Perfecto, muy bien. Muchas gracias por venir, Hasta luego. Oh. go, 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 go. We can create maybe another bench here, but this one will be uh, bench 8. Yes. Oops. Here. I think you can use both sides. Yes. I will be just 5 minutes more on the streaming. Sorry for the short streaming today. I have a phone call. I was just coming 1 hour late, so I have been only 1 hour now. We'll finish in 5 minutes, but I will come later in the afternoon to continue working on. I could just sit also this way. To continue with the level design of this area, the Manor house. I'm just working on it, and I will just try to continue with the fence, maybe out of the camera. The thing is, just living here, this big space, is because I'm still missing the chapel. This is another building that I need to have this Manor house, and this is the place that I will be using. So I was just trying to complete what is all around, but not this area. So I need to close this fence around and adding a few props, like for example cards or just boxes and things like that for storage, and adding the grass and things like that. So this is something that I will be doing in the next streaming. They will be in around uh, 5 hours, maybe 5-6 hours. I will be streaming again, and I hope that I will have like 2 or even 3 hours as I did yesterday, so I have more time during the evening later. And I will just continue with this small area here before I just move into this part. I need to create here a path and then continue with this big area, but more or less it's just pasture and communal farms, things like that. So the biggest part that I'm working on is this area. I'm not planning to put gameplay at the moment, just only creating the level design, so having all anything here they need, all the buildings, and then planning to do the gameplay later. So this is the thing that I will be continuing doing today during the next streaming. Sorry for this short streaming this time. You have missed some of the streaming. You have here all the links. Let me just show you. You have the links for the YouTube channel where you can find all the last streaming. You can also check the Twitch channel where I have the very latest channels. You cannot find them on YouTube. You can check also more information about the web, about the game on the web, or Twitter also with more pictures. So I hope to see you next time this afternoon later. In 5-6 hours I'll be streaming again, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you everyone for coming. Sorry for the short streaming. See you later. Bye bye.